Hello, my name is T. Rose Pankey, and I'm a senior at Webster Groves High School. And this spring in the youth group, we talked a lot about beauty, and we learned how to see the beauty that we don't normally see around us in our everyday lives, like the beauty in a sunset or even in our own backyard, and even to see the beauty in the things that it's kind of hard to see beauty in, like the things we don't like about ourselves, like my big thighs or my stutter. But as the semester went on, we began to think about beauty less as like a tangible object and more in the relationships that we have in our lives. Now, I think that love is the most beautiful thing that we have in this world. And we are so lucky to have a God who loves us for exactly who we are, and to have all the friends and family who love us as well. Now, the Bible has a few things to say about love, like in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 4 through 8, which I'm going to read again. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, and it does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others, and it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered, and it keeps no records of wrongdoings. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. Now, what do you think of when you hear those words? Your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend? Do you think of the last 3 or 4 weddings that you attended where I'm sure those words were all read? These verses have come to represent the ultimate romantic love, but God never specifies this love for romantic relationships. Now I want to tell you a little bit about the actual book, 1 Corinthians. This book is actually a letter written by Paul to a church in Greece to help the church find a way back to faith after a few problems had arisen within the congregation. And when Paul mentions love, he is not talking about between a man and a woman or any sort of married couple. He is talking about just a pure Christian love. He's talking about the same love that God is talking about when he commanded us to love our neighbor. Now, love may be so beautiful, but it can be hard sometimes. Loving everyone patiently and without envy and with complete forgiveness takes strength. But is that not how God loves us? You may be angry at someone, but think of the last time that you made a mistake and God forgave you. True, going through our lives with this loving attitude 24/7 is impossible, but we need to remember that God made us in his image, and we need to listen to his words and try to be Christ-like in the way that we love the world around us. Let us remember to be patient even when we are on our last nerve, to keep love in mind within every single relationship that we have, from our closest friends and family to the man in the little red car who cuts you off on the highway. If we could all learn to approach every situation with the love that Paul is talking about, we could truly appreciate the beauty that is all around us and within every single one of God's children. Confucius once said, "Everything holds beauty, just not everyone can see it." Now, the best way to share the message of God's love is to spread it to everyone who we see to the best of our abilities. Love always protects, always trusts, always hopes, and always perseveres. Love never fails. If we keep these simple words in mind, we can find fulfillment in our own lives and spread some hope to those around us. With love, we can do anything.